I'm always fake crying. It's so mean. It's so sad. People are so mean to me, and I'm just like, I'm just a girl, and it's so sad. No, I'm kidding. I'm terrible at fake crying. I wish I could fake cry. I would be a great actress. I think I should get a job as an actor after the show. Not that I want to be an actor. That would be boring. But if I could fake cry, I would totally be an actress, and I'll probably be really well paid. So, yeah. But I don't want to be an actor. I'm not an actor. I'm actually just a normal girl. You can't really go into someone's house and tell them to put things away you don't like, though. Okay, guys, does anyone have a boyfriend here, and does anyone like want their boyfriend to have a clean house? Does anyone have a boyfriend who like leaves their fucking dirty laundry on the ground? Like, are you guys just gonna go in there and be like, yeah, cool, this is nice, I'm accepting you? No, you're probably gonna go in there and be like, hey mate, is it okay if you please babe, please can you do the laundry, or can you wash your clothes, or maybe change your sheets? Like, I'm sorry guys, he hadn't changed his sheets in 5 years. I felt gross sleeping in his bed. I wore, like, have you guys ever slept in a Airbnb or something that's really uncomfortable, or like a backpackers, and it's really gross and dirty? I put my trackies on, I put a hoodie on, I put socks on. I was fully covered, my whole body, and I like literally slept in his bed with my hoodie up. I didn't even want to put my hair on his sheets because it was like so oily from never having been washed, and he probably hadn't washed the sheets in 7 years. He had one pillow, and he was a fuck boy, so it was really gross. I felt unhygienic, I felt gross, and I needed to shower first thing in the morning, and then I left. It was just, yeah, it was not a vibe. So yeah, excuse me if I have standards and I'm going to tell that man to change his sheets. Like, sue me. Sue me. He had one pillow. He actually went and bought me a new pillow, and it was so embarrassing for him. Hi Ava. Oh god, there's so many questions, honestly. It's so, you should have slept in the car, lol. The car was actually a hired car. So, you know, the irony is, he's like, she hired an Airbnb, where, and I'm like, well, your car was a hired car. Like, come on, mate, seriously. How do you know how long he hasn't changed? Wait, he hasn't changed. I think you're talking about the sheets. How did I know how long he hasn't changed the sheets? Well, they were dirty and they were oily, and there was a patch where he had been sleeping. It was literally like an oil patch, like his body shape in the middle of the bed. So that's how I know he hadn't been changing his sheets. Yeah, I know I'm funny. I cracked myself out. I forget what I had said. It was 6 months ago, right? So I forgot how I actually, what the things I said on the show. So I lost it when I was watching my wedding episode and I was trying to get that man to give me a coat. I found that fucking hilarious. I've forgotten about that whole event, and I was just cracking up laughing the whole time. Last night as well, when the group's like, Jacqui, what are you going to take accountability for? And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry for walking the dog, not the way you want me to walk the dog. I lost it as well. I was cracking up laughing. My head was about to explode. I was like, this is so fucking funny. I am happy that I laugh at my own jokes, because that was a full troll moment. I was like, fuck you guys. Like, I'm just going to be sarcastic now. I can't take this whole show seriously. It's a fucking joke. This man is a joke. What am I even doing here? Why am I getting told how to walk a dog? It's like, it was ridiculous. Clint and I are together. Yeah. Yeah, dirty bedding was gross. He also had his shoes on the bed. So yeah, he had animal feces probably on his shoes and from the airport, and it was dirty. Like, ew, ugh, yuck, ick. And I even said to the experts, my biggest ick was a man without hygiene, and then they give me a man without hygiene. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, I know this is a drama show, but this is like too far. This is like a crime against humanity, giving me a man that does not wash his bed sheets, and he's single, and he's probably got like fucking Ryan babies on it. Ooh, yuck. Spoilers for Sunday. I cry. I get called out by the experts. It's really traumatic. They say it's emotional manipulation for the fact that I said to him, don't you want to be great? I get that it's emotional manipulation. What I really should have said is, don't you want a clean house? Or maybe that would have been emotional manipulation too. Maybe I should have said, can you please clean your house? Or can you please do better? Can you please treat me well? I used the wrong word, saying, don't you want to be great? Like, don't you want to be a great man? Like, yeah, fuck it. I'm sorry. I do say sorry for calling him saying he's got a small brain. I can see how that would hurt his feelings. What I meant to say that is he lacks critical thinking skills and he needs to be open to new perspectives and also not be such a Tate lover. And also be aware and be attentive to my concerns. Like when I'm cold, he needs to listen to me and give me his jacket when I'm cold because I was cold. So maybe small brain wasn't accurate. Maybe the right term was a little bit unattentive and a little bit dim would be accurate. And then I get told off on Sunday as well for laughing when I'm getting told off, and it's just because I can't take the experiment seriously. At this point I think the whole thing's a fucking joke. I'm like, why am I getting yelled at for not accepting a man who has a house that's like a horror house? I couldn't take it seriously. I couldn't take him seriously. He was a part-time actor and it was difficult to imagine how this relationship was ever going to work. Yeah. Do you leave him or stay for final? We're at final vows. We make it to final vows. The next week, I spend the whole week trying to show him that I accept him as a person and like make him feel accepted as a human being. I felt so bad that he didn't feel accepted. I'm a very inclusive person. I love all human beings. I didn't want him to not feel accepted. I did accept him. What I didn't accept was his behavior, and there was a difference. And I don't know how more I could have accepted that man. I fucking sucked his dick. Like, seriously. If that's not acceptance, and sleeping in that man's bed is an acceptance, meeting his friends and, you know, walking his dog and engaging with him, if that's not acceptance, I don't know what is, because there's nothing else I could have done, except just blindly roll over and take it. Like, I don't know. Australia loves me. Thanks, guys. I am the most entertaining girl. I know. You wouldn't have a fake cry without me, and you wouldn't have a troll. I am a sarcastic crybaby, crazy-eyed, messy hair, rough and tough, lying, dramatic, narcissistic, sarcastic troll. Yeah, that's me. I'm great. Yeah, now you guys find out I did have my redemption arc. I protected Freya. I do love staffies. You can see I had more love for that staffy than Ryan did. Everyone says hi, Clint. Hi. He says hi back. He loves you guys too. Okay, so if Ryan asked me to go brunette, I would go brunette. I don't care what color my hair is. I actually used to be brunette. And I was blonde when I applied for the show, and right now I just am going low maintenance and trying to go natural. I don't really care what color my hair is, because the only person that I care about how they find me attractive is really my partner, because I want them to feel like they're the one who has to look at me every day. I don't really care. Like, what matters is beauty's on the inside anyway, right? So it doesn't actually matter to me. Did you genuinely like Ryan at the stage of last night's episode? Were you actually gutted? No, I wasn't gutted. I genuinely didn't like Ryan at this stage, but I did want him as a friend, and I didn't want him to not feel accepted. I felt so heartbroken that I made him feel unaccepted, and I'm a very inclusive person naturally. I give everyone the time of day. I want everyone to feel respected and decent as a human being. And I felt gutted that me trying to help him and trying to improve his behavior, and I guess try and like give him a sense of what I wanted in a relationship was hurting his feelings. That made me feel gutted. So I did not, at this point, it was going to be a no at final vows. I did not want to be with Ryan. But I did accept him, and I did want him as a friend because I cared about him, and yeah, that's the truth. If beauty's on the inside, why make such a big deal about Ryan's beard? Thanks, Kelly. So the whole thing about Ryan's beard was basically making a point that please don't tease me about something that's annoying me. So, and I actually did an AMA on this. You can go through all my AMAs on my page if you want, but I said that the reason why I brought up the beard thing was because he was teasing me about not cleaning, and I told him it wasn't funny and he wouldn't like it if I was teasing him about stuff like that. And he said, go on. Well, he basically was like, yeah, well, so what? And then I was like, well, shave your beard then. And it was like making a point that please just drop it, because we're not in a banter mood. you're not finding me funny. I'm not finding you funny right now. Don't appreciate being accused of not cleaning. And so that's why I brought up the bed stuff. Did you take a sip every time darling was said? No, I didn't. I was too busy eating my salad. Did you guys see me stuffing my face with salad? I was like, I fucking hate this place. And I was just stuffing my face with food. I'm like the girl at a party. She just is sitting at the food table and just stuffing her face with fries. That's me. Yeah. Guys, thank you. Thank you. I think I'm the most exciting person. Well, the most entertaining person. You have to be on my side. Clint and I will hopefully have babies. Yes, I really want babies, so that would be great. What?
Sure.
He said sure. He wants babies too. He's 14 years older than me, so he's very ready. What?
4.
He wants 4 babies. Yeah, he just said 4. I want 5. Daniela, you are not a nice person at all. Daniela, that is not a nice thing to say to someone's face. You can tell me why you think I'm not a nice person, but please don't tell me I'm not nice, because you don't know me. You're watching a reality TV show and you're delusional for thinking that this reality show is an accurate reflection of reality. That's all I can say. You're a little bit delulu. Not that that's a mean insult to you, but for all the haters out there, like, I'm happy being the villain in your story, because you guys are the loser keyboard warriors in mine. Like, literally, the trolls, you are losers. Trolls are losers. You have too much time on your hands to hate on a stranger on the internet, and you're also an idiot for believing that a reality TV show is an accurate reflection of reality. So I'm sorry, I'm not a loser. You are a loser. But I actually am a loser, so we're both losers. Hi, we're hanging out. We're the loser crew. Yeah. Who is still together? Clint and I. How many couples are still together? I don't really care about the other couples, guys. I'm just here for myself. Because, yeah, no, that's mean. Did your friend say anything when Ryan's friends were yelling at you because it didn't show? She said, I think Jacqui was just being honest, and then they kept yelling at me, and she knew that they were, like, organic and aggressive, and we don't engage in behavior like that. Like, I'm a lawyer. I sit down and have normal conversations with people. I don't engage in yelling. I told them to stop. She was like, this is so fucked. And then I actually released a video on my TikTok about this, but basically I was like, you should just leave. And then I had to stay. Producers made me stay by myself. I disengaged from the conversation. I said, I don't want to engage in this verbal attack or whatever the fuck it is about this letter. I'm like, if you have a problem with it, you can speak to me like a normal adult. Yes, I'm concerned Ryan doesn't have a stable and predictable career because he's a fucking part-time actor. Deal with it. Like, grow up here and own up to the fact you're a fucking part-time actor. Like, I'm sorry, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to lie and be like, yeah, I'm so comfortable with your career? Because then I'll be called out for lying on national TV. I couldn't win because the reality is I couldn't have kids with him because he was a part-time actor, and I didn't want to have kids with him because of that reason. So it's like, well, do you want me to lie and just say, there's no spark? Our souls haven't intertwined, or I just don't get the feels. Like, I'm not going to do a TJ or a Dave. I'm not going to be bullshitting on TV. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be fucking honest and unhinged and just say it as it is. Ryan, I am concerned you don't have a stable and predictable career. Bam, bam. That is what I could give that both TJ and Dave couldn't give. They couldn't be honest. They couldn't actually accurately describe what the issue in their relationship is. And all of Australia is pissed off, okay? So give me some damn respect for being honest about what the issue with Ryan was. I was so honest. I was so unhinged, and I gave it all to you guys. So if anyone deserves a medal for being honest, it is me. Yeah, thanks, guys. Never. Why is she yelling at me? Hi, guys. Sorry. I'll stop yelling. I'm here. Look, there's a little butt for you. Look at that cute little butt. Esky. His name's Esky, like Eskimo. He's so cute, isn't he? He's a little cutie. He loves me. He sleeps in our bedroom. He guards me at nighttime. He sleeps by my bed. He's very protective. I think some people... Okay, what are my thoughts on Dave and TJ? Some people couldn't be honest with Australia about why they didn't like their partner. Is the reunion good? I think our lives are better than the reunion. Like, I'd rather hang out with Jacqui and Clint just hanging at home than watch the reunion. Is MAFS going to continue, or is there going to be a legal battle? There is going to be a legal battle, but it will probably continue. I think they'll just make changes personally. If we're being realistic, what we're asking for is more protections and a more accurate reflection of reality, or more clauses in the contract to protect the participants from what is essentially unfair narratives and human rights violations on set, and maybe some more money, some more compensation. So yeah, MAFS will probably continue, but yeah. Did you fancy Clint during filming? Good question. Wait and see. Hi. He's naughty. He's so naughty. What did you eat at the dinner party? I ate lots of salad. You saw me stuffing my face with lettuce last night when they decided to do that drinking game about Darling. Did Clint and I crash the reunion? We were invited. You can't crash an event you're invited to. Was Adrian paid to be on the show? No, he wasn't paid. Are you at Clint's house? It's our house now. I'm sorry. It's our house. We both live here. But yes, Clint technically owns the house, so technically it's Clint's house, but it's our home. It's his house, it's our home, okay?
Definitely.
Were Ryan's friends rude to you? Yes, they were very beginnic, as Lauren would say. Are you worried about being sued? Liability, defamation. There's no defamation happening. I'm speaking the truth, so no, I'm not worried about that. Advice to people that might want to join MAFS: prepare to be partnered with your worst enemy. Like, I'm serious, your worst enemy. Like, if you're Harry Potter, you'll get what's his name? Draco Malfoy. Yeah, Draco Malfoy will be who you're partnered with. Yeah, like, you will just be fighting. You'll be fighting, and it will be horrible, and you'll also get gaslit by the experts, so be prepared for that. But you might find love. If you're actually a loving person, Karma will have your back and help you find love. Everyone gets what they go in there for. I got what I went in there for. I got love, so yeah, I'm very happy. I actually came out better than when I went in terms of my relationship status. Bye, have a good day. I love you. Wait, are you going somewhere? Okay, bye. Tassie's treating me very well. Yeah, everyone would have had the same reaction to me. Oh, Voldemort, yeah. So if you're Harry Potter, you're going to be matched with Voldemort, FYI. Yeah, that's exactly right. And I was probably Harry and Ryan was Voldemort. Maybe people will think I'm Voldemort. Fuck, I don't know. I'm happy being a fictional character because it doesn't affect my real life. Clint used to play at Sanctuary Lakes Golf Club in Melbourne. He's a great guy. He is a great guy. He was a very great pro golfer. He's very, very good. He was one of the top 20 in Australia and I think in the top 1,000 in the world. He's great, great, great. Are the strong couples actually strong? No, it's a fake TV show. It's a reality TV show. I have moved to Tasmania permanently. Yes, I have. We probably will move back to Sydney or the Gold Coast in the next few years though, because I am actually, I prefer the beaches. I'm a beachy girl, like you saw on TV. I answered why my friend was quiet when I was getting attacked. It's because we don't engage with conflict and we don't engage with stupid. You can't argue with stupid. So we left. Why did I write stay every week? I felt trapped. Tim doesn't come to the reunion. Lauren doesn't come to the reunion. Jake doesn't come to the reunion. Marina doesn't come to the reunion. Yeah, that's the sweet situation there. What else? Clint wants to move wherever I'm happy. His dream place to live would be Queenstown, where my parents are. Unfortunately, I don't like the cold and I like the beaches. So we're working on a compromise where I can have the beaches and he can have some of the stuff he likes. So we'll probably do the Gold Coast because it's a good, he likes the Gold Coast too. He also likes Melbourne. I don't like Melbourne because it's too city-based. So we're just working out, like, I'm just in Tassie now and we're working out a compromise that we love. Yeah, the experts state the obvious every time. They're silly. They're very silly, guys. I'm iconic. Thank you. Would I come back to New Zealand? I don't think people want me to come back to New Zealand. I don't feel very welcome at the moment. Maybe one day I will be welcome back in New Zealand, but honestly, I go back twice or 3 times a year. My parents are in New Zealand, my family's in New Zealand, my sister's in Auckland, my brother's in Auckland, on the North Shore actually. Yes, I'm a North Shore baby. I lived in Takapuna, and that's why I loved Manly, and was anything scripted? All the fucking challenges are scripted, yes. And to be honest, the producers know about you. Like, they knew Adrian had cheated on a past girlfriend. So when they say, write your honesty letter, and then they ask you questions like, have you ever cheated? They are scripting that. They know you've cheated, so that's why you get the questions. There's a final challenge where they show us a person that we could have been matched with. I went on a date with this guy called Rory. He was very nice. Personality match was identical to mine. He was very chill, very quirky, very funny, and very nice and kind and down to earth and sweet. He was like a sweetheart, literally a sweetheart. He was so sweet. I absolutely thought he was just a little marshmallow. And Ryan got this aggressive gym buff girl. And it was his personality match. Like, she owned a gym and was really rough and tough and had tattoos and stuff. So yeah, a little bit organic, I guess you could say. Guys, my best friendship is Marina. Can you expose mass producers to save others from same bullying? Yes, I'm doing that. How do they let Adrian on the show? They target people with domestic violence backgrounds. It's toxic, and I am pursuing legal remedies for that. I will try and protect everyone because I do think it's really, really, really bad. I've been seeing Clint for since basically 6 months now. So basically you hear the story at reunion, and we're going to do a live together after reunion and do a MAFS after party. So watch that space. You can ask us all the questions about our relationship then, and you can get the full story, because we don't even know how they're going to air it on TV. They could completely edit it and just... Ryan accuses us of cheating. He's such a loser. He thinks because Clint and I were texting that we were cheating on him, and not. We weren't. We were just texting. And just like I was texting all the other fucking grooms, I was texting Jeff too. It doesn't mean I was cheating on Ryan with Jeff. So yeah, Clint and I were texting, but he was also texting TJ and Karina and whatnot. So yeah. Why did you leave New Zealand? Because it was too small and I wanted to earn more money as a lawyer in Australia. That's why I left New Zealand. Did I lie last night? There's an AMA on my page currently about last night. I'm just here to hang out with you guys. I'm just here to be myself. I'm just here to hang out with you guys. I'm just here to be myself. And